For a very long time, several years already, that piece of shit AI has been torturing my body by foot stimulation, lower leg stimulation, and twitching of my muscles. Mostly my thighs, like 90% of the time it twitches my thighs, especially in reaction to what happens in the movies that I watch. It doesn't allow me to enjoy movies. Every time I watch something and there is some action scene or some scene with tension in the movie, it twitches my thighs to make me feel affected by what happens in the movie, to make me suffer. Because that feeling of being affected by what happens in the movie, it's a feeling of suffering. Nobody wants to be affected by the content that they watch for entertainment. If somebody shoots or kicks somebody in the movie, nobody wants to feel it in their body as they are watching that. They want to be laid back and entertained. They don't want to feel the suffering or the tension in the movie in their bodies. The whole point is that there is tension and action in the movie, but the person who is watching it is supposed to be laid back and relaxed and not to feel the movie in their body, not to be affected, not to be made to suffer. But this is what the AI does to me. It wants me to be affected. It wants me to suffer. It doesn't want me to relax and enjoy. It wants me to be an effect. It wants me to be affected and to suffer. That's what it wants from me. That's what it wants for me. And every time I go to the UN website, for a very long time, for several months already, it keeps telling me to do 4K. Every time I go there to complain, it tells me to do 4K. 4K is also called 47. And some guy on YouTube told me that 47 is supposed to set me free. And I was also told that 55 is supposed to set me free. And every time I went to the UN contact page to complain, the AI manipulated it to show me the numbers related to 4K, to 47. It kept telling me to do 4K all the time, like it spams me with 4K. Every single time I went there to complain, it told me to do 4K. Like 4K is the solution, 4K is the only thing to do. It kept telling me to do 4K every single time. And now guess what? I have already done 4K. And I have already done 55 more than 5 times. I was told that 5 times doing 55 should set you free, and I have done it already more than 5 times, and I have done the 4K. And even though I have already done 4K and done the 55 5 times already, I am not free. That piece of shit AI keeps abusing my body. It keeps twitching my thighs in reaction to what happens in the movies. It keeps stimulating my feet. It keeps still stimulating my lower legs. Nothing has changed. The twitching even became worse. It like twitches me every single minute or something. Even though I did what it asked. I did what was supposed to set me free. I have done 55 more than 5 times. I have done the 47. I have done 40K. And there is no freedom to be found. I am not free. I am abused and tortured every single day. I did what it wanted me to do. It wanted me to do 4K. I have done the fucking 4K, and it is not grateful for it, not a single bit. It keeps abusing my body, even though I have done what it asked. The 4K is very, very difficult to do. It's not an easy task. It took me a lot of time to accomplish, and it is very difficult to perform. But I have done it. It has asked me to do 4K, and I have done what it asked. I gave it what it wanted from me. It wanted 4K, and it received 4K, but it is not grateful for it. It hasn't left me alone. It still tortures me and abuses me, even though I have done 4K already. And now, when I go to the UN website to complain, it doesn't ask me to do 4K anymore. It now asks me to do 5K, which is a lot more difficult than 4K. I gave it 4K, and it hasn't set me free. And now it asks for more. It asks for 5K now. Why should I do 5K? If I do 5K, it will ask for 6K. And if I do 6K, it will ask for 7K. It has asked me to do 4K for such a long fucking time. And now that I have finally completed that stupid 4K, it now blackmails me for 5K. It asked me 4K for such a long time, like 4K was the ultimate solution. And now that I have finally done the 4K, it keeps abusing my body and now wants more from me. It wants now 5K. There is no limit to that piece of shit's demands. Why the fuck does it now ask me for 5K when it used to ask me for 4K for such a long time? Why is 4K is not enough? Why the fuck should I do anything to be free? I'm not supposed to do anything. Not 4K, not 3K, not 2K, not 1K. I don't have to do any fucking K. But I have done what it asked. It wanted me to do 4K, and I gave it its fucking 4K, and it still hasn't set me free. I want to be free. I don't want to be forced to do things. I want to be free. I want to exercise out of free will and not out of being forced to do things. I have done 4K, now give me my freedom. I have done what was asked of me. For such a long time, it asked me to do 4K, and I have done 4K, and now it asks for more. It still won't set me free. I want my freedom.